Hi, it's Joe again, and just jumping into it to discuss Trouble in Mind. The first thing that stuck out to me and what is most memorable for me is just the format of Trouble in Mind and how Childress chose to address this issue of race in like almost a paradoxical, like Inception type of way, where it was a play within a play, and it kind of led her audience to the issue of race. It wasn't as just jump right out there. And I thought that was definitely kind of weird for me, just because I feel like a lot of productions today involving race and trying to address the issue of race are very clear cut. Like, you know, when it's starting, it's about race, and you know when it's ending, it's still about race. And one character that I would like to discuss is Willetta. And I feel like at the beginning of the play, she really, her wants were to be successful, to be accepted in just her industry, in the theater industry, and to do well at that, almost for her own gain, you could say. And towards the end of the play, it kind of shifted to where she noticed how the theater, not the theater, but that race was an issue, and that what she was portraying and what was being portrayed was incorrect, and she actually went outside of herself in that. And I feel that Trouble in Mind definitely resists and tries to reinvent American stereotypes. Just looking at the time period, in that it was expressing in theater the hostility of race and how there was so much tension there, and kind of mirroring the play where it came from a like accepted, just everything's going, to a hey, something's wrong here. And I feel like it's offering an alternative, or to reinvent it, but maybe not successfully. More of a resisting it and showing it to the extent of what racism and African American stereotypes might be. And that definitely leads into the fourth question, like, do I think that there are stereotypes of African Americans still prevalent today? And that's an absolutely yes. And I feel like another way of saying that is there racism still today? Yeah, I think civil rights era exposed a lot of that, and there was a lot of progress made, but there's still a ton of brokenness involved with that. Just looking at police relations with African Americans, it's awful. You look at Baltimore or anything in Ferguson, and you can still see that brokenness.